It all begins with Noah at the airport, on her way to Ibiza. Her flight gets delayed, so she kills time in a small shop, and that's when she unexpectedly runs into Nick, who's just landed on the cover of Forbes magazine. She pretends not to notice him, and we quickly learn that 4 years have passed since the last movie. When Noah boards her flight, she accidentally spills coffee on a man named Simon. The two strike up a friendly conversation throughout the trip. Upon landing, Simon tries to ask for her number, but Noah politely declines. Moments later, she meets Jenna, who's about to marry Lion, the reason Noah came to Ibiza in the first place. Once at the villa, Noah learns that she won't just be a bridesmaid, but the matron of honor. She's not thrilled, because she knows exactly who the best man will be. Jenna insists that enough time has passed, and they both need to move on for her sake. That evening, during the pre-wedding white party, Noah sees Nick for the first time in 4 years. She immediately tries to avoid him. Jenna introduces Lion's uncle to a businessman from Leicester Enterprises, and of course, Nick is there too. Noah keeps her distance, pretending not to notice him. Lucas, Lion's brother, makes a quick appearance, though he doesn't really add anything to the story. Eventually, Noah and Nick end up face to face. But Nick walks past her as if she's invisible. The next day, everyone heads to a restaurant for lunch, but since the cars are full, Noah is forced to ride with none other than Nick, and a kid named Jeremy. The drive is silent until Noah opens the window because she hates his cologne. To annoy her, Nick rolls it up. Then she rolls it back down. Then he does it again. They end up in a hilarious mini-window war all the way to the hotel. After the rehearsal dinner, the wedding day finally arrives, and everything goes perfectly. And of course, the one who catches the bouquet is none other than Noah herself. Classic. During the party, Abraham Mateo and Ana Mina perform Quiero Desert, a cameo fans had been speculating about for weeks. The song clearly mirrors Noah and Nick's lingering feelings. They dance together, thanks to Jenna and Lion's intervention. Later that night, after a brief emotional moment, Nick leaves again. Noah finds the note he once left her at the cemetery, "I will always be your light in the darkness." When she confronts him about it, he says that light no longer exists. She replies softly, "I still see it in your eyes." But he insists those eyes can now only see her with someone else, and walks away. Meanwhile, Noah graduates and starts job hunting, struggling to find something that fits. We also see Michael again, now working at a hospital after being fired from teaching due to an affair with a student. His career is in ruins, and the hospital soon learns the truth, planning to fire him too. Nick, on the other hand, is in London managing Leicester Enterprises, which is going through major financial trouble. He's casually seeing Sophia, though things aren't serious. When she asks about Noah, he admits they saw each other at the wedding but barely spoke, which, of course, isn't the full truth. Back to Noah, while stopped at a traffic light, a biker tries to talk to her. Assuming he's harassing her, she tells him off, only to realize later it was Simon. When she goes to her next job interview, she's stunned to find Simon is actually her new boss. The two laugh it off, and Noah gets the job. Meanwhile, Leicester Enterprises faces mass protests after budget cuts leave thousands homeless. One protester, whose name we never learn, will become important later. To fix his public image, Nick asks Sophia to make their relationship official, and they leak the news to the media. Stocks soar. Noah and Simon go on a date, ending with a kiss, though things don't go too far. The next morning, Simon announces a new investor for the company. You guessed it, Nick. That means Noah and Nick are now forced to see each other constantly. Nick starts acting jealous and controlling, teasing her about Simon and treating her like a secretary. Later, Jenna advises Noah to give Nick another chance, but then she spots a magazine cover announcing Nick's relationship with Sophia. Hurt, she leaves. Around the same time, she runs into Michael, who warns her to stay away from him, and not to tell his younger brother they met. Noah calls Sophia afterward, begging her to leave Michael alone and clear his record. Sophia eventually agrees. During the holidays, Nick's mother Annabelle returns, revealing she's terminally ill with leukemia and wants to give custody of her daughter Maggie to William. She doesn't ask for forgiveness but pleads with Nick to take care of her. Afterward, Nick invites Noah to stay the night with him. She resists, knowing it'll complicate everything, but finally agrees. The next morning, she's gone, and while driving, she breaks down crying, then suddenly realizes she's bleeding. At the hospital, doctors tell her she's 4 months pregnant. Jenna is the first to find out, urging her to tell Nick. But Noah refuses, joking that the X chromosome contributes 900 genes, while the Y only gives 55, so it's not even worth it. Jenna eventually tells Lion but makes him promise to keep it secret. Michael discovers Noah's pregnancy through her hospital file and connects the dots, realizing Nick must be the father. He threatens Sophia, demanding she fix his record or he'll ruin Nick's reputation. Later, at a party, Sophia and Nick run into Noah and Simon. A dembo track starts playing, and amid the chaos, Noah begins to feel unwell. Nick rushes to take her home, leaving Sophia behind. As You Broke Me First by Tate McRae plays, Noah begs Nick to stop confusing her. She tells him it's over, that he has a future with Sophia, and she wishes him happiness. Nick accepts it, heartbroken. Soon after, Noah is rushed to the hospital again. Her pregnancy is high risk, but thankfully, both mother and baby survive. Around this time, Annabelle passes away. At her funeral, Sophia confronts Noah, saying she knows about the pregnancy because of Michael. Noah admits she plans to leave for Santander and never come back. Before leaving, Noah helps Maggie reconnect with William, organizing a sweet moment between them as Like I'm Gonna Lose You by Meghan Trainor and John Legend plays. That night, she visits Simon to talk about something serious. Meanwhile, Nick finally breaks things off with Sophia. Angry but compassionate, she tells him to find Noah, because she truly needs him now. Nick rushes to her house, but Michael, now consumed by rage, teams up with Briar to get revenge. When Nick arrives, he finds Noah packing to leave. He apologizes and pleads for another chance. She tries to hide her baby bump, but he eventually notices. Shocked, he assumes it's Simon's. Hurt, she runs off. Jenna and Lion quickly set him straight, the baby is his. Nick chases after her, and in a tense, emotional scene, he catches up, only for the earlier protester to appear and shoot Nick in revenge for the Leicester layoffs. As Nick lies bleeding, he tells Noah it's his fault. She begs him to stay strong. Later, he wakes up in the hospital after being in a coma. Noah and his parents are there, and when he finally returns home, Noah is waiting with their newborn baby. But their peace doesn't last. Briar breaks in and tries to kidnap the baby. Nick, still recovering, can't move, while Noah faces off with Michael downstairs. A chaotic fight breaks out. Their dog attacks Michael, giving Noah the chance to stop Briar and save their child. In the end, Briar is arrested. Nick and Noah, after everything, finally get their happy ending, and the story closes beautifully at their wedding, where this time, Sophia catches the bouquet. The couple drives off on their honeymoon, with Noah at the wheel.